What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 22 gameplay here. We got an online ranked match versus a random opponent. My opponent has the Seattle Seahawks. We have the Minnesota Vikings. And we have not a classic, but a very good game. But the problem with this game was, and this could give away the results a little bit, but it's probably not going to be exactly what you think it is. So definitely watch this game all the way through. This guy, he kind of kept doing, one or two plays. And you guys know against me, your chances of beating me with one or two plays are pretty difficult. So he kept doing this play. I picked him off right there. Well, he would have Metcalf go across the top, and he would have Lockett on the end route. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, that's an interesting favorite play. Very interesting favorite play. But as our ball was coming down the field, we definitely wanted to hit him with the run. We ran the ball, I believe, between 20 and 24 times with Dalvin Cook, man. And I think this is a good way to play with the Vikings. But at the same time, I mean, you can pass with the Vikings. The Vikings do got passing material, man. they got guys you can pass it to, man. Jeffries, one of the top 5 wide receivers in the league. Osborne is good. Of course, you got Adam Thielen. There's guys you definitely could throw to. And Kirk Cousins is a pretty good thrower. Maybe not the best deep ball, but he got a couple deep balls in him. Maybe do 1 or 2 deep balls a game. You don't want to force the issue with that. But the short range and mid range, he'll kill you out there on that. You guys know how Kirk Cousins do. AKA First Cousins, as he goes to the left, throws to the right. I was a little shocked he got this off, but I'll take that 3rd down and 9. This guy did a good job of shutting down the pass, mid pass, and deep pass. He did a pretty good job with that. And even with the running game at first, like the first couple drives, was really, really hard to run on. You see the first drive, the first downs, I tried to run on him. I was unsuccessful. I had to pass it 4th down in inches. Probably should have ran that one, but the pass hit the Dalvin Cook with the huge play right there. He did get some catches on the ground. Nice little play right here. Not a touchdown, but almost. Can we get the first points of the contest? Yes, man. 7-0. We'll definitely take that. We'll take the lead. But we still got to deal with this guy. We got to deal with him. I always, preach to you guys about forcing people to deal with you. He did something different right there and kind of threw me off. 11 seconds left to go before the half is over. It goes deep right there. We end up batting that down. Right here, nice little play action. He goes to the left, and he does find Metcalf. He finds Metcalf, gets the timeout. I'm like, man, that wasn't 7 seconds. I was like, come on, EA, but then he barely misses the field goal. But that field goal is going to be paramount. Because you got to remember, I'm only at 4. I got the ball. He can get a stop. Check out this right here. Look at this. It's your almost. That's a fullback. CJ here was a fullback. If I would have ran a kickoff return with a fullback, oh my goodness, man. That would have just been insane, man. That would have been the craziest play of the year. A fullback, though, CJ Ham did like he had some wheels on him, but still, that's still a fullback. Toss to the right, get to the boy Dalvin Cook, gets the 1st down. On schedule, toss to the left. I saw the toss was working pretty well, so I said, hey, let's go to it. It was working, let's go to it. Next play, we hit him with the inside zone. Once again, that's where I scored the first time, that's how I scored the second time. So 2 TDs for the boy Dalvin Cook. Will it be enough? We're 14-3. Will that be enough? Will my opponent give up? Let's see what happens, man. So he goes back to his bread and butter. It doesn't work. He throws it out of bounds. It's a smart play. 2nd down and 10. He goes deep to the left, overthrow. Woo! He would have put that on the money. That would have been a TD right there. I ain't gonna front, man. 3rd down and 10. He goes to the left. He gets to the boy Downs. He gets to the chunk. I'm like, Downs big like that? I'm like, EA for real? And right here, runs outside the pocket a little bit, man. He probably should have ran that. He got a little lucky with the throw. I had a defender right there. I don't know what my defender was doing, but he's coming down the field, man. And we got to stop him, man. Top of the 4th quarter. He wanted to go over the middle, and he does. I'm right there. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I'm like, man, are you serious right now? Right there in a 2-point conversion, he just takes off. If you do that on 2-point conversion, I'm telling you, man, almost every time, you'll score like 98% of the time. I tried to do that. I tried to everything I could because I knew this one guy was going to do that. I had everybody on spy, and I don't know, man, the spy is just, don't get me wrong, like I always say, when certain people on spy that can, that the quarterback can outrun, I understand. But when people are there is fast enough, well, I guess you got to factor in awareness too. Right there on the 4th and 4, I thought I had a wide open KJ Osborne. That was not the kid. I did not see that defender. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I see that defender. Now my opponent has an opportunity to take the lead. This is unbelievable. We were just up 14-3 as we get the sack right there. 3rd down and 17. Somebody make something happen. Say something, Joe. We end up getting the pick right there. Freddy Krueger with the pick. But it's not over yet, man. 14-11. We get a first down right there. Get a truck stick with Dalvin Cook. All right, over the middle again. We in X Factor mode now, man. We in the zone. Still a minute and some change left, man. Still a minute and some change right there. We tried to toss. The toss was working brilliantly. But, of course, one of his linebackers just broke the plane and messed up our X Factor. Well, I probably messed it up more than he did. I probably shouldn't have did that. But shout out to my opponent, man. Much love, much respect, man. This guy, he made it a tough game, man. 14-11. Like, honestly, this game was a lot tougher than what it might have looked. And you guys probably might look at this opponent and be like LP, this is somebody you normally would blow out, you know. But this it really was a lot tougher than what it looked, man. Shout out to High School Taylor. I think that's High School Taylor, High Taylor, Hip Hop Taylor. I'm sorry, Hip Hop Taylor. Shout out to him, man. He played a heck of a game. Good game, man. Good game. And it was just good, man. I can't stress, you know, how tough his defense was. But once we started running the ball well, it seemed like we started breaking the plane a little bit. Kirk Cousins only had 77 yards. You guys know that's highly likely for me to have 77 yards in a contest. But we did throw for 90% from the field, though. 10 for 11. That's not nothing, you know, to sneeze at right there. Even though part of the time I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to figure out where to throw the ball to. I mean, due to his defense, man, he had a really, really good defensive scheme, especially when it came to throwing over the middle. You guys know how I like to get those little mid routes, man. Like he was shutting that down for the most part. I'm not gonna lie, man. I got a couple off here and there, but for the most part, man, he pretty much put it on pause, man. Shout out to him one more time. Shout out to my subscribers. You guys are the greatest subscribers on the planet, in the world, everything. You guys could have been anywhere in the world with you hearing me. I appreciate that. Your boy.